world's northernmost record store, 1830 to 1889. Good morning from Alta, Norway, one of the northernmost communities and cities in the world. I'm going to walk around and see what we can find here in Alta. What are the streets like? What are the people like? What are the shops like? It's about 8:45 in the morning, so I'm not sure how awake Alta is going to be. And it all starts, of course, right outside my hotel here. The amazing Northern Lights Cathedral. One of Norway's newest and most iconic, I would say, churches. It's actually called the Northern Lights Cathedral, Northern Lights Cathedral, something like that. Sorry, I'm eating a mint. Okay, let's see here. Opening hours. Today is Tuesday, 10 o'clock. Well, we have two types of tickets. The first type of ticket is only the entrance to the church, 50 Norwegian kroners, about $5. The second type of ticket is the entrance to the church and the 10-minute film with the best shots of the Northern Lights. This movie plays automatically every 30 minutes. That's about $10. You can also buy coffee, tea, and waffles. There is no admittance to the church tower. Well, that's too bad. Can't get in right now. I probably will be gone by 10 a.m. because there's things to do. It looks like absolutely nothing from the door. Undeniably impressive though, isn't it? I'd imagine that if you do a search on the internet for Alta, Norway, you're very likely to see images of this church, probably with the northern lights behind them, behind the steeple. And it's probably taken just from right over here. All the shots of this church seem to be taken from right here in this plaza. Let's call it Northern Lights Cathedral Photograph Plaza. All right, I do see a statue of a bust of a guy. Let's go see who that guy is. I think it's Mark Twain. It's a bald Mark Twain. Christian Birkeland. Fysikeren som löste Nordlysets gåta. Alta, as I understand it, has unusually clear skies for this part of Norway. It's usually cloudy here. But in the late 1800s, Alta was chosen as a place to do like an aurora borealis northern lights research, just because of its clear skies. Look at that pool. Okay, I think we're getting up to the central part, the center of Alta. Look at that, very impressive. (2207-2011). Huh. Wonder if this is like a time capsule buried in 2011 here and to be dug up in 194 years. Is that math correct? Ooh, boss, a record store. And guitars and CDs. The world's northernmost record store, CD, vinyl, hi-fi, music, instruments, concerts, something, free Wi-Fi, coffee and cake. Wednesday through Saturday, 12 noon to 12:30 a.m. The world's northernmost record store. That's a shame that's not open. I'd like to see what they have. Northernmost records, I guess. Very hip bench backing. Slanted and chaotic, but orderly. just like northern Norway itself. There is another church. It's more of a traditional church. It's maybe 1 kilometer away, something like that. I wonder if I should walk to that. I think I've kind of exhausted the Alta Center. Maybe I'll go try to find that. I vaguely remember where it was on the map. Down this way, maybe. One term I have picked up here by myself is ishavs. Ishavs, I think, is Arctic. So, ishavs, Arctic craft. Maybe. I know about maybe 8 or 9 Norwegian words now. One of them being ishavs. And Northern Lights, Nordlys, very simple. Oh, there's Nordlys right now. As if I summoned it. So if you take all the cities in the world that have 10,000 or more people, depending on the source you read, Alta is either the number 1 or the number 2 northernmost on the entire planet. And Alta has only existed in its current form since the year 2000, when 3 smaller towns, one of them also called Alta, combined to form this. In memory of our irreplaceable youths who lost their lives in the helicopter accident in the Skodevare mountain, August 31, 2019. Wow, I wonder what the helicopter accident was all about. Hey, I see the church. I'm gonna cut through the woods and see if I can get to the church that way. Wow, look at this cemetery with these very unusual kind of headstones. Very rounded, flat headstones. As an example of how Norwegian can often be not that difficult for English speakers, look at this. Niels Reidar Lille, 1935 to 2019. Takk for alt du var for us. Thanks for all you did or all you were for us, you know, something like that. Thanks for all you are for us. Somebody up here has got like a little taller kind of obelisk type thing, headstone with a little iron gate. Let's see why this person gets his own special consideration. Ole Saxe Eilsberg. Can't really read it. 1847 to 1901. Fred Meditzlov. (1830 to 1889). Let's go up to the church itself. This is a very, very large graveyard. I'm just starting to realize it goes way down there. All of this. And what's happening at the church first thing on a Tuesday morning? I think this is just called Alta Church. church. You get a nice view out over the cemetery. If we can peek inside these windows. They're taller than I am. I can hold the camera up. I'm holding the selfie stick up. I can't see this above my head. What do you see? Just a little place to sit and have your lunch. Sit and think it over. I gotta say, as impressive as the Northern Lights Cathedral is, and I think that's become the main church here in Alta, the Alta Church is every bit as impressive in its own obviously different way. I've actually not seen any people with my name, Larson. Maybe that's for the best. I bet there must be some here, though. Every time you see some Norwegian names, look for your name. You know, a better name than Larson might be Jens Bull. Uh-oh. Here we go. Terje Egil Larsen, 1952 to 2006, Hevili Fred. And Harry Larsen, 36 to 2007, Hevili Fred. Thanks for everything, possible ancestors. This guy's got electricity. Jens Christian Christofferson. He's got a green light on his. A blue light. Jenny Lovisa Larsen, 1928 to 2016. Wow. Age 88. Kjære mor, du dypt savnet. Hevili Fred. I bet Hevili Fred is rest in peace or something. As soon as I say rest in peace, I hear a helicopter. I think this was a nice end to the video here, walking around Alta. So thanks for watching this video from Alta, Norway. Hope to see you in the next one as the adventure continues.